Hello. Happy 15-minute Friday. I'm so excited. I found, I always forget this. Welcome. Glad you're here. My name's Amber. I love all things paper, crafting, and grungy, and fun, and shabby chic, and whatever, all of the business. And so 15-minute Friday, what is it? We do a project in only 15 minutes, and the reason for that is because so many of us decide that we don't have time to sit down, but you know what? Everybody's got 15 minutes. So, lunch hour, I don't know, whatever you're waiting for, sit down, create. It's fine. Doesn't have to be anything super fancy. It can be just fun, relaxing, a little escape. And you can make something beautiful even if you have limited time. So that is our purpose. So what we do is we watch the time. We give ourselves a 15-minute limit. Most of the time we meet it, or sometimes it becomes 15 minutes-ish, but it's pretty close. And that's our goal. And we call it a success as long as we're close. We need a little bit of leeway, right? So I found this really beautiful paper pack, and I don't have a lot of I don't know, I have a lot of paper. What am I talking about? But this has foil, and it's different than what I have, and I liked it, and it was on clearance for 60% off maybe, and I thought, well, you know what, and it's nice thick card. It's not like super thick, but it's not that super thin paper either. So look at this design. I think that we need to make a tag, but this is our focal point. I want it to open, and we're going to put papers in it, or little maybe little bags in it. I don't know for sure, but double-sided tag opening. Got some stickers, we got some inks. My dog's outside making noise outside my office, but you know, standard for 15-minute Friday. So grab your coffee, take a drink now because you won't have time once we start. So we're gonna watch the clock. I've got the clock on the wall that gives me a general idea, and then it looks like we're gonna be ready here to start. We'll be right at about 3 minutes when we start. And so that's what we're going to use. All right, so how wide do we want our tag? Standard size is about 3 by whatever. I think I'm going to go a little wider here because I want this butterfly. Why am I doing it that way? Well, because we need to cut it anyway. That's why. 'Tis fine. All right, so I don't need to fold it. I need to cut it. That was a silly way to start. All right, I'm going to give myself a line here. Let's fold that guy down. Let's hope that we didn't kill it with our fold. Nope, we're good. We are good. So let's save this because it's beautiful, right? Now, how tall do we want it? We're going to make it kind of a big tag. So maybe, well, what's it look like at half? Half looks fine to me. All right, let's fold this guy over. Get it as straight as we can. Come on, paper. Why? It's because I'm trying to do it backwards. What a goofball. All right, there we go. That's pretty straight, huh? Yeah. That's pretty straight. I'm gonna fold this guy down nice and tight, and we are going to cut our corners. Let's make a tag shape. Now the trick to making an even tag shape is you take what you cut, flip it over backwards, and just mimic it. You don't need a fancy, corner punch. If you have one, great, use it. If not, also fine. Let's go ahead and put our hole in the top. Let's eyeball the middle here. Probably, we don't want it too far down because this is going to be an opening tag. I think that looks about middle, right? I think what I will do, let's give ourselves another, is that gonna, can we do it here? Yeah, that's pretty all right, I think. Let's just go all as far up as we can. And we will glue that. That is gonna give us an easy opening. We can still put a tag on it that does still kind of have that fold in it, doesn't it? We can always trim that. So, and the beauty of this paper, we don't need to add a whole lot. We'll put a couple stickers or something. Let's go with, where did I put? Now I thought I had everything out. Oh, I set it over here. Let's go scorched timber for this guy. Where is our, oh, it's just sitting here ready for us. Let's scorch timber the edge of this guy. Last week's 15-minute Friday was super fun. We did a whole little journal. It was fun. I will say it was stressful. We're taking it a little easier this time. And we are going to get something just as lovely. Let's get our fold there because I think that makes it look cool when we've got that. Yeah, see? I like it. Let's go our back and we can decide. Now on the inside, we could grunge it or we could just leave it white. We'll probably add a little bit of color to soften it up, but we can also leave it as is. So let's keep going with our front. Let's see what we have. We'll put an eyelet in there and whatnot, but let's see what kind of stickers we might want to put. Anything here? Oh, look at, I kind of like the little heart. Well, it doesn't really show up. Let's pick a sticker. We don't want it too big. That's kind of cool. Infinity. Does that cover too much? Not the right color. We can't think too hard or we'll never get this done. Ooh, here we go. Perfect. It's got that orange in it. Now let's pick a lighter one that is, or we could pick a, no, let's just pick a lighter one. A little smaller. I'll put a number 3 for up there, maybe somewhere. We'll put it somewhere. All right, so let's get our stickers on. Now do we want, we could do a flower as well. Let's see, we've got these that look, we can't spend too much time thinking. I don't think it needs it. I don't think it needs it. Let's go with these two. All right, let's ink this guy. Just enough to knock off that, the white core. We'll put him, try to get him straight. Cute. We still see our butterflies. I'm going to trim this because I like to trim it. We're right about 7 minutes, so we are all good. Got a lot to do today, getting ready for a art craft show tomorrow with my mom again. It should be a good time. It's so hard to talk when you're doing stickers. Okay, now let's go right up here, I think. There. I think that's super cute. Now how about we make it into a little notepad. Let's make it into a notepad. I can totally do that. First, now I just inked my vintage. I hope that I don't get too juicy. We're gonna go kind of light. I'm gonna go a little lighter on the inside, but go a little bit, you know. Not super particular because we're just knock back some of that white. Well, you're not even going to see that, so that's not important. And then I just did it again. You're welcome. You're welcome for my silly nonsense. I was kind of struggling to get this on my thing, and I'm like, well, you know what, goofball, you've got re-inkers. Just add some more. I'm just going to put a little here. That didn't work. I mean, it did. There's color there, right? It didn't look great, but all right, let's add. Do we want lined paper? Will this fit? Only perfectly. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rip these open. Doesn't have to be perfect. We don't do perfect here. I got some more back here. I can't even remember what this came out of, some little booklet. Not sure how much we want, but more than what we've got so far. There we go. All right, so let's line these guys up. Well, here, let's go both ways. Let's do some alternating so that we have nice on both sides. Let's go ahead and just make a tiny guideline, and we'll make it just up under so we know where that's going to be. Do we want to round our corners? Well, we're going to have to cut it off. Or we could go clear up to that and just, no, let's cut it off. Scissors. Or what we could do, and it doesn't have to be exactly perfect either because we're grungy. Do that. Yep. Now let's take these. Got a little color on the edges. I don't think it has any color on it right now. We are going to staple it together. Up at the top, a couple of staples. And I also got this fun washi tape from Temu. And it's got this nice gold foil on it. Oh, come on. should have opened it beforehand, and I should have learned this lesson last time. I can't even remember what it was that we were opening, but it took a whole bunch of our time. Oh, stickers, that's what it was. So let's play with some washi tape and attach our, oh my God, come on. All right. Pink, shall we pink? We're gonna do a line of glue on the back because we aren't just gonna trust the washi tape to hold it down. We need a little help from our friend Art Glitter Glue. Scooch it just a little before we push it down. Try to get it semi-centered, or mostly, kinda good enough. Then let's take this, cover up those staples. We don't need super fancy edges because you know what? This is handmade and we want it to look handmade. It can look nice. We don't want to make a big mess of things. But we also don't need it to be perfection. How's that? There we go. All right. Cute. Now, do we want to glue it or just let that be? Let's glue it. Just a little. Just under here, I think. All right. Now. Oh, we are just about done. Oh, man. We've got like 30 seconds. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to skip the charm. We're going to skip all of the extras. See, I messed around too much. But we're going to meet our goal today of 15 minutes. So, since we went a little over last time. So let's just take some seam binding, lace seam binding, pop that through, and look at that lovely outcome. I think I'm gonna keep going and make more because they're fun. I do find that that happens a lot on our 15-minute Fridays. So let's get a close-up of the beautiful shimmer. Look at that. And then on the inside, we've got our cute little notebook. Get a nice little, you know, toss that on the fridge to write in your grocery list, you know, and then when you run out, tape in some more. Tape in some more. You don't have to throw it away, for the love of God. All right. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I'll see you all next time. Bye.